loves, so I'm back again with another lock video. I wanted to kick off my new channel, my new combined channel, with a lock video. So here are my luscious locks. They are soaking wet. Actually, I just washed them. I actually haven't washed my I haven't retwisted my locks in about a month now, or like 3 weeks or so. Like, no, it's been a really long time. I don't know why I'm avoiding washing my hair, but why I keep saying washing? I don't know why I'm avoiding retwisting my hair. I just haven't really been feeling going through that whole retwisting process for it to unravel in a week. So I've just been like dealing with it like this, and I'm gonna make a video about that as well. Today's video, I wanted to talk about lock thickness. How do you determine how thick your locks are gonna be? So if you don't know, I started my locks by myself about 3 years ago, and I just knew that I wanted my locks to be like a Lauryn Hill type of thickness, you know. And you know, and I also was like, okay, I think I want them to be maybe like the size of my finger. So what I did, first of all, if you are starting your locks and you're trying to decide, all right, how thick you want your locks, if you want them thinner, obviously you're gonna do smaller parts, and if you want them thicker, you're gonna do thicker parts. But you also have to take in consideration the thickness of your hair. But yes, the thickness of your hair is going to be very important when you're deciding how thick you want your locks to be. You have to be realistic. So for me, around the edges of my hair, I did them smaller because I know that the perimeter of my hair is less dense than the inside of my hair. So if I would have done the outside of the perimeter of my head the same thickness as I did on the inside of my head, it would be a lot of spaces. Like, you would see all of the gaps. Like, it would probably be like one lock here, one lock here, one lock here, and you would like clearly see, like, you would see my scalp a lot if I would have done that. So if you have thinner hair and you want your locks to be thick and you make big parts, you have to understand that a lot of your scalp will probably be showing. So you have to kind of take that, you know, and that's especially if you're going to be retwisting. And now if you have thinner hair and you do thicker parts and you don't retwist as often, or you're free forming, or then that wouldn't be really a big issue. But if you're going to be retwisting and you have thinner hair, then just know, like, you know, it's going to be, you're going to see, and you might see your scalp, you know what I'm saying? So that's important to know. So thickness, just do your parts as big as you think they're gonna be. Like, I would tell you to part your hair as big as you want your lock to be, because as your hair locks, all of the hair that should have come out is gonna stay there. So it makes sense that the lock is like the same size, or maybe a tiny bit smaller than your part, because the hair is not gonna fall out, it's gonna collect, you know what I'm saying? So those are like my quick tips as far as how thick you want your locks to be and how thick they're going to be once they do lock. And I'm going to show you guys the inside of my hair. Actually, the reason why I decided to make this video is because I was in the mirror looking at the inside of my hair, and I was like, my hair is like, my locks are like super thick. And I think that I pay a lot of attention to the front of my hair, and the locks in the front of my hair are smaller, but once I get to the middle, they're like super duper thick. So I'm going to show you guys some of my thicker locks. Okay, so this is a flat lock. I have a flat one because this part is vertical. So this is one of my thick ones. It's also a flat one. So I think I did get that good finger size thickness in my locks. Here's another gigantic one. They're super thick and dense. This one is super thick. This one is super thick and dense. See that? I can show my finger. I don't think it's like the same size as my finger, but it's pretty freaking thick, like so thick and dense. So like I said, the thickness of your lock is gonna have a great deal to do with how thick your actual hair is. This is another very thick one. Look at that. Very thick. My hair is very thick on the inside, so if I would have done them as small as the ones on the outside, it would take me forever to retwist my hair. So that's why I didn't do it like that. But my locks are super thick, and I forget how thick they are, but they're extremely thick. This one is super thick. Ooh, this one's a really big one. Ooh, this one's really big. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I hope I gave you some good tips on how to determine how thick your locks are going to be. If you're just now starting your lock journey, good luck. And don't be afraid to make mistakes or whatever when you're first starting your locks, because there's plenty of ways to fix any little mistake that you might make. All over YouTube. So if you're thinking about locking your hair, always remember you can always start over. You can always comb them out. You can always conjoin them. There's so many different options when it comes to starting your locks, and don't be afraid to start them by yourself by any means. And yeah, I hope this video helped you, and I hope it was informative, and I hope you subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next video, girl. Or guy.